What's up, Soil Brothers and Soil Sisters?
Soil family. Ooh, it's been
Good
a little
morning,
while.
guys. Good morning.
Is it
It's still
still
morning.
morning?
Nope, it is actually afternoon now.
Oh, good afternoon, everybody. I'm like, we both said that. Is it still morning?
So,
It
a
is.
little bit about our current situation. Go
What's
ahead.
today?
All right, what's the date?
Wednesday, October 2nd,
Mhm.
2024.
So, a little bit about our current situation. This is our sixth day without power.
Yes, we on day 6. If you are catching a replay, hashtag replay and let us know, were you affected by Hurricane Helene, and what is your current status? Like, what's your weather? Do you have power? That's a good question because a lot
Yeah.
of us don't. Um, we are day 6, no power.
Yeah, so we were originally projected to have power on the first. So I got a message this morning saying it'll be on the third, which I'm sure that's gonna change to the fifth. And the fifth is probably gonna change to the eighth. We'll see.
Yeah, we were hit pretty hard in our neck of the woods, and it was mainly wind. We got rain prior to the storm, like Wednesday, Thursday, we got rain, and then it stopped raining. Thursday,
What's up, Nancy B?
Friday morning, we
Patty?
lost power at like 1 a.m. Um, and we haven't gotten power back at all yet. But
Yes.
when we got out and rode around to see what was going on in the neighborhood, majority of our neighborhood was out of power. Period. I mean,
Mhm.
all the lines were down. Trees were on houses. Trees were across the road. Poles were across the road. So,
So you just came from Facebook with us?
hey, Hawaii and Silky. Not to say we're not blessed, because we are tremendously blessed through all that we have been through.
Mhm.
Now, we are prepared. We have freeze dried food. We have food. We had food. We had 2 refrigerators and 1 freezer full of food. Of course, we lost all of our food, um,
We still got our freeze dry food.
but we got our freeze dried food. So what we did was we cooked what we could, and then we started tossing food on Monday, because it's just too hot. It was 95 degrees
Mhm.
in Savannah and outside. In the
So
house, it was crazy hot.
wow, that was crazy. I mean, on a positive note, we're healthy. Our house didn't get damaged. Um, and we handling everything in scribe. Now, we've been hot,
It's
kind of
been hot,
miserable,
miserable.
trying to work and get some of the stuff cleaned
Yeah,
up while worrying about the next storm that's coming through.
yeah,
So being able, we in the South, we haven't, after the storm, been up to 94 degrees during the day.
yeah,
So you can
Joyfield.
imagine what a house feel like.
We are in Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
Well, right now we're not in Savannah. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
But we're not in Savannah right now. But we do live in Savannah, Georgia.
Mhm.
And through it all, we ain't complain. As the days went on, it got harder. It broke my heart because, like, Georgia Power gave us some false hope that we would have power back. The dogs don't like all the heat. Um, but then our friends came through.
Yeah.
So Bobby best friend brought a generator. We got his generator, and we went and got a window unit, portable
Portable AC.
AC, to cool off one room. Um, it, I think Monday was an emotional day for me because we had to throw away all our food, and
She didn't even tell me she got emotional.
no,
She told y'all on live, and I found out that was.
and Dale was like, I was like, oh my god, and I kept telling Andale because, you know, everybody asked the same questions. Are y'all okay? What can we do to help? And I would tell Andale, I said, we okay. And I told her, I said, it's hot, and it's miserable.
Adventure with me and T. Y'all prayers
Right.
and thoughts
Yeah.
is all
Yeah.
that we need at the moment.
Like, we still eating. We got a roof over our head.
And there's a lot of people that's not so lucky.
Yeah, they lost some of our neighbors got trees in their houses. Like, it's sad and it's heartbreaking, but we are blessed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start over with the homestead as far as growing stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to cut most of the stuff down and
I didn't
It's gonna
want
be
him to
next year.
worry. I didn't. And it was just like a moment I was having, and Dale was like, "Oh my God, it's okay." And I'm like, "And Dale," I said, "It's not that I'm crying because we in a bad spot. Like my mind, I had a lot on my mind, and I'm like, all this food that's gone to waste, we couldn't even donate it to nobody because it was just too much and too fast." I said, but and then you think about people like we worried about our friends are okay.
To me, you say yeah, 12 days.
12 days rain gutter
Emotional.
down.
12,
Um, Thinking about our friends, like we hadn't heard from Justin and Bree and the Holtz and none of them at the moment. And I was just like, well, Bobby kept saying, "Have you heard from them? Have you heard from them?" And I'm like, "I haven't heard from anybody yet." And then finally we heard from Justin um, and Bree, and we still hadn't heard from the Holtz. So it's like a whole lot. But then to see what was going on out there, thank you, Donna. Thank you so
yeah.
much.
Thank you, Donna.
To see the devastation out in Asheville. That's where we stay when we go to North Carolina. It give us all the more reason to be more grateful for the
Yeah,
fact that we have a roof over our head. Um, so much to be
yeah.
thankful for.
I heard it's a lot of life loss. Prayers
Yeah,
go out to the families
yeah.
of those who lost
River
someone. I
flood.
mean, the livestock. I mean, everything. It's crazy.
It's
It's a lot.
heartbreaking. Yeah,
It's a lot.
yeah. So, but far as us, yeah, we got to rebuild our homestead. The house is okay, but our property took a big hit. We had to harvest a whole bunch of bananas just because the storm was like, "This is what it is." Hey, Kayla, you double dipping. I hope you still feeling good, girl. Thank you for that video. I did get your video. We got videos stuck on the camera or stuck on the card, and we ain't got no internet. So, but it's okay. We'll put videos out. We started filming some from our phone so that we could be able to put out videos. The animals are doing good. The quail cage did get tipped over. What saved the quail cage was the rabbit hutch.
Hmm.
It was leaning up against the rabbit hutch. Now the quail, I call it the quail tent. Their tent is destroyed, so we'll have to replace their cover so they can have protection. So we'll have to put a new tent up for them. I locked the chickens in, thank God, so they won't out and about. But even though this happened during the night, I had closed their door the day before. But one of the bays did open from the quail cage, and we lost all the quail from one section of it. But for 7 days, um, but it's okay. And like I keep saying, we gonna rebuild. I keep telling Bobby to stop. Bobby keep trying to do stuff outside. It's just too hot. And then when he come in the house,
It's
it's
hot.
extra hot.
It's actually hotter in the house than it is outside.
Yeah. So I don't want him to make himself sick by overexerting himself out in the yard trying to clean up and trying to do our privacy fences are all torn down, but we are alive and well. These are things that we can fix when the time comes.
So right now we're currently in the airport.
We are in Charlotte, North Carolina,
So where
headed
we headed?
to Salt Lake City, Utah. Redmond's Real Salt is bringing us out there for a couple days
Pamela Lovitz, if you're in the gate
to hang
area,
out.
please see me here at the podium at gate number 12, please. Pamela Lovitz.
To hang out with them and tour their facilities, which is like perfect because we need a mental break right now.
And like we said, this was planned out, a while ago, well before we knew we was having a storm, and that it was going to affect us. So
Yeah.
God said, "Hey, it's gonna come through. It's
Yeah,
gonna do what it's gonna do.
yeah,
Y'all
it's a
gonna
blessing.
go through it for a couple of days, and then we
Take a
got
break.
something. We got something planned for you already."
Yeah, so our homestead sitter is at the house with the dogs, um, and she does have the generator, and she doesn't have any power. A tree fell on her car, like she going through it too. But she was like, "I need to come over there. I need this break." So this giving her, she got a generator with air now.
Yeah,
Bobby
so
cooked on the grill for her last night.
that was 5 days with no power at all. And then on the sixth day, we actually got a generator.
Yeah, we got
We
a
borrowed a
generator.
generator.
Mhm. So Phyllis would be at the house with the dogs. She got
Passenger
food.
Luke Fuller, if you're in the gate area, please see me
You
here at the
know,
podium,
she
please.
got
Luke Fuller.
ice, she got coolers, she got water, she got fans, she got TV if she wanted, So she said, I'm better off over there. And I said, well, I understand if you don't want to. It's not the ideal time. And I felt bad leaving the dogs. But she was like, no, they love our sitter. So this give all of us a mental break. The dogs a mental break from us a mental break from it all, and even Phyllis a mental break from everything that's going on her end of town. So, but we will rebuild. We'll come back bigger and better.
It's Sunday.
Uh-huh. Thankful that you're alive and well. Seeing North Carolina, but it's so sad. It's so
It
sad,
is.
But I've been saying all week, we are blessed. We are blessed, and people keep like the prayers and donations, and people keep asking, how can we help? That just make us. That alone is just amazing to know that we got family standing by our side. Seeing what they can do to help. It's
So yeah,
just
y'all are amazing. Y'all been, you know, asking what can y'all do to help us, praying for us, and all that feels good knowing that somebody got your back. But we gonna definitely be going through something when we actually ask somebody to do something.
yeah,
So I
we
mean,
gonna make it. We
yeah,
gonna
this
make it
right here,
through.
we're doing what we need to do.
Yeah, and like I said, we lost, but we'll rebuild. We'll get back. It's gonna be okay. It did devastate me to get rid of all that stuff we had grown, and some things we froze. We do have a freeze dryer, which is a blessing. So
So has anybody in the chat been affected by the storm?
yeah,
Somebody did.
I don't know.
And if so, where you at?
So right now we are in Charlotte waiting on our next flight. Um, our first flight made us late for the second flight, so now we're waiting on the third flight. We were running through this airport. I'm like, they know I'm a whole fluffy chick. I ain't got time to be running. I told Bobby, go ahead and run. He said, you can't keep up. I know. I said, you go ahead and run.
We left one gate. I look up there
It
and
said 15
the
minutes.
sign say 15 minutes to
The
where I need
next
to
gate.
go. I'm like, 15 minutes? Where in the world are we at?
And
Well, it's
we
going to take
were
us 15
running.
minutes to get there.
We were running. We got over here in like 5 minutes. And we were still 2 minutes late.
So,
We were like, oh Lord. And it was only not even because of us. We sat on the tarmac for like 30 minutes waiting to pull into the
yeah, they were so
bay,
busy they ain't had no space for our plane to pull in,
which made us late for
which
the
made
next
us late.
plane.
Yep.
And they don't tell one plane, hey, I'm running late. So you have people on these planes. Don't leave them. Nope. Your butt is left. You can catch the next one. And so here we are, still sitting in Charlotte. Look. Oh my goodness. Even the small folks like me can't keep up these days. Look. I was hustling. I said, they don't know. I told Bobby, good thing I got some pain away in my.
She was doing good. I was like, oh man, she stayed foot to foot with me. I'm like,
Look, if
wow.
this back was hurt,
And then once we got to the gate, where her mouth opened up, I'm like, okay, there you go.
if I hadn't got my pain under control, we would have been still on the other side of the airport. At least I would have, cause there ain't no way. Yeah, the puppy's doing good. Thor a little discombobulated because of the heat, but he a real Rottweiler. He ain't for it.
You from Utah?
UK.
Oh, okay.
I'm from UK.
Oh, okay. My guys.
Yeah,
looking
we
after
are
you
okay.
guys.
We are okay. I told Bobby, I said, we need to find somebody to just buy half a cow and some stuff because,
Yeah.
oh, just to think, all that food. I was like, all my long beans, everything, all our tomatoes,
Oh my
and
goodness, I forgot about tomatoes.
won't nothing we can do with them. It won't nothing we can do with them.
What they thought up
Yeah,
already?
yep.
Jesus, guys, y'all know that was a huge
A
trash bag full
lot
of,
of,
and
a
that's
lot of
all our tomato. That's
tomatoes,
all our spaghetti sauce.
all our spaghetti sauce. So, oh, but it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
Oh man, I forgot about those. Jesus.
Get so much from a half a cow. So yeah, that's what I was thinking because we lost everything. Like what was left, we had took some ground beef out and pork chops and put them in the cooler, and we went on and cooked that last night. Just because we don't want her worrying about trying to keep that stuff cold, but we wanted to make sure she had food too while she at the house with our dogs.
Good morning,
Um,
welcome to the afternoon, welcome to American Airlines Flight 2915 with service to Tampa, here at gate number B12.
we
Carry
did.
allowance is one carry-on bag, one personal item.
Hey,
Place
Lady
a smaller
Dagger
item
status.
under the seat in front of you with your larger bag overhead. Once boarding begins, aboard by group numbers, they are located on your boarding card. At some, I ask you please locate
I don't
your
know if
boarding
y'all can
card,
hear that.
identify the group.
Let me tell
Leave your
y'all,
lane clear
if
to
you're a
your group
content
numbers call.
creator, you need these mics. They only like $5. But let me show you why you need them. So this is me with no mic. Can you say something, babe? They probably ain't even gonna be able to hear you. And you can probably hear all the people in the airport. And this is with no mic. All it is this little piece. Now I'm gonna plug the mic.
Passenger Luke Fuller. Please see me here. Luke Fuller.
Plug the mic back up. It's a huge difference. These things was $5. Um, they are great. They are great. Like cutting out all that
Appreciate the
background
prayers.
noise. It's so funny because Bobby was filming the other day, and somebody rolled by on a motorcycle. As soon as he heard the motorcycle, he stopped talking. And I said, I don't know if we can hear it. And we played it back. You couldn't even hardly hear it. And he was like, oh, huge difference.
Yeah, that's gonna help with those airplanes flying over the houses
Yeah,
and
yeah.
jets.
So we are doing good. I got fussed at the other day for not telling people how they can support us. So somebody said the other day, don't. I said, we good. Just pray for us. And she said, yeah, but if I want to donate or contribute somehow, I don't need you to block my blessing. And I was like, you right, and I'm sorry, and that's not what I'm trying to do. So I'll definitely leave. It's always links in the description part of our videos, but I'll drop the links just in case y'all want to donate. Because I don't want to block nobody blessing. But for real, we are good. We are headed to Redmond's. Redmond's is bringing us out there for a few days to tour their facility and hang out with them. So we're gonna show y'all what Redmond's is all about and have some fun with them for a few days and get a mental break.
And we are affiliates of Redmond's. So if you are interested in it, you got a 15% off. But it is amazing. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, a lot of the stuff that we talk about. I don't know if we always go live on YouTube, but we need to
Yeah,
more
more
often.
often.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
we
need a
do have a
scheduled date.
website. We have stuff, but we need to get on here and talk to y'all and tell y'all what the stuff is and how
Yeah.
it works and how amazing it is. So
Yeah, and if you place the order from us, I did ship all orders out up until yesterday. So if you placed the order yesterday, we didn't ship your order yet. We'll ship it on Monday. But all orders prior to yesterday morning, we shipped orders. We're down here in Louisiana, Little Pot. Perry Hill crew, y'all doing all right? I don't think y'all got hit out there in Alabama.
I haven't
Perry
heard
Hill
nobody
crew.
say much about whether Alabama got hit or not.
Yeah.
Did it? They would. I would assume they would have.
Tennessee, I know Illinois, some people said that they had power outages. Carolina, Georgia, Florida, I think that's about it that were affected mainly. Okay, good, good. It shifted. So yeah, what it did was it shifted to the east because people were saying, why didn't they evacuate y'all? Well, the storm shifted at the last minute. I wasn't gonna be on the road, no way. Um, my hometown, Perry, Florida, got hit hard. Yeah, we gotta pray for everybody, y'all. People are going through it like for real, for real. This is why I say we are blessed because we can still eat. We can get in our car and drive off. Like if y'all, I should have took videos of our homestead to the car. Like trees had fell on her car and blew all the windows out. She got dents. She said, I ain't worried about the dents. I just need windows. She said, my back windshield is in my back seat now. So, some people lost everything. Good in Alabama.
Again, Luke Fuller or Carol Edwards, if you're in the gate area, please see me here at the podium before boarding.
Uh-oh. Got his trucker mic. But yeah, we'll get on here one day and talk about our products that we offer, and talk about how you can heal yourself, because that is very important to know. Times like now, we need to know these plants that we call weeds.
And we need to know each other. So if you haven't heard, SoilFamily Expo, it's going to be on the 4th to the 6th, April the 4th to the 6th.
April
So
4th through the 6th,
go ahead
2020.
and plan that out, guys.
Yep.
We want to see y'all here in Savannah.
Hey, Peaceful
We
Dads.
want to meet everybody.
SoilFamily.com is the website you can check out. Register to become a vendor, or just register to let us know you plan on being here so we can have count. We got a lot going on. We'll keep updating the itinerary. This storm has set us back a little bit because we ain't got no power. Day six in 85-degree weather, 95-degree weather. It's crazy, but we are surviving. I tried to sleep on the porch one night and the owl kept on. I said that owl told me to go in the house.
Coming up on 210, but just to keep you updated, on the walk around that the first officer does prior to the departure of any aircraft, they did notice a possible bird strike. So we do, anytime that does happen, we do have to call maintenance out.
All of a sudden,
they have to run through their protocol and make sure that the aircraft is okay to continue on.
It seemed like they just disappeared, and then all of a sudden it just
don't know how long it's going to take
reappeared.
once they get here.
Your
If you
sister
choose
met
to
us.
leave the gate area, we're going to ask you to come back in about the next 10 minutes or so, and hopefully I'll have an answer for you on the flight. But again, we are going to hold off boarding until we get the okay from maintenance to board the aircraft.
They got a bird in the engine.
Who said it?
That's what she said.
Oh, really?
A bird strike. Because they gotta clear the engine because they got a bird strike. Not our plane though.
I was looking at that wing. I was like, out of my mind saying, "I gonna tear away from this."
So what's funny is let's talk about this trip. Every time I get on a plane, I always think about the movie Airplane. When the lightning struck and the thing was on the wing. I don't know why I always think about that. But when we got on the plane, y'all, this plane was little. And we ain't no little people. Me and Bobby was piled on top of each other. And the flight attendant said, well, y'all can move over here. One of y'all can move over here if you want to. I said, well, he might need me to hold his hand. We was tight. Bobby said, I said, well, either we too big or this plane is just small. He said, well, is this normal? Bobby said, this is a normal size plane. He said, this plane too small. He was like, this plane too small. I said, it is normal size. Like, he had to put the middle piece up, and Bobby done lost weight.
And so I done went from 285, 290-ish to 255. And I'm still trying to go down further, but man, I'm sitting there like,
am I supposed to fit on this?
I'm like, this is crazy because regular people this size, I just was thinking like, ain't no way that this is normal for adults. This got to be child kids seats or something. But I guess I'm a little bigger than I think I am.
Bobby said, "Is this supposed to be no?" I said, "Yeah, it's a smaller plane." I said, "We go on a bigger plane when we get to Charlotte." And he said, "Oh," he was tight. Bobby was like,
When I'm talking about I had my shoulder all over against the wall and then I was still going across to the other seat.
I
I'm like,
said,
man.
"Ain't no way we would have made it from," and it was only a 44-minute flight from Savannah to Charlotte. We wouldn't have made it. He said, "Well," I said, "I'm gonna go over here unless you need to hold my hand." He said, "No, we're gonna use your shoulder to go to sleep." No, you won't, because he wouldn't have been able to, he'd have been like, can't breathe. But yeah, that was funny. So
So I was glad to see that, nobody in the chat has been going through no issues with
last
this
time I
storm.
flew, somebody was sitting in my lap. Oh my goodness.
They check our
Yeah.
seats. Really.
Oh, that's what that is.
Hey, Fresh and Fire.
Um,
Good to see you too. Everything good over there where you at?
Bobby said, "What?" Bobby said, "Well, how big are people?" I'm only 4'11" inches. You be squished.
Mhm.
Soon as you 4'11" and be squished. Be squished in the seat.
So it ain't just me there.
When I went to get on the other side, I said, "Damn, I can pull a muscle getting over here." You gotta be careful how you get inside them chairs. I was like, ooh. But yeah, it's gonna be a good trip. Grateful for the mental
Break.
break,
Hmm.
because if we hadn't have gotten that generator and portable AC mentally,
Yeah, so
I
we
was
went 5 days without no electricity at
we
all.
was
Like
thugging it,
nothing.
and we had fans this big, y'all,
Yeah.
and we had to plug the fans up at night, and we will put the fans like right over our head to be able to go to sleep. And if you didn't plug it up and that sucker cut off, ooh, it let you know that you tripping. So you guys have to request normal size planes. Something. I don't think it was none coming out of Savannah, but we going on one now. Um, a normal size
Again, Luke
plane.
Fuller or Carol Edwards, if you're in the gate area,
In
please
30
meet me here at the
minutes or
podium before
40,
boarding
close
for
to 40
Tampa.
minutes.
Where Luke them at? Luke somewhere asleep. They've been calling Luke a long time. So
Yeah, so we're gonna be taking video. We're gonna be posting, little things about the trip, things that
what are you looking forward to mostly
I
going out here to
just
Redlands?
being, in the part of the country that I've never been in and seeing how things are.
I don't
Like
know if I'm
every time,
This afternoon, fight is really cool. Overhead bins will fill up. If you'd like to complimentary tag a bag, we can tag a bag for you, no charge. Just check with us here at Beacon.
I don't want you to take my bag.
so
I'm
we got a full. I hope them
like
seats will be bigger because they got us in different seats. And they
yeah.
talking about both of us got window seats.
Oh yeah, we're a couple rows from each other. I'm looking forward to, I don't know if I want to lick the walls or swim in the cave more, but I'm looking forward to, I mean, just learning more about the products that we use, like their salts and different things. Them educating us more on how to correctly use their products, because it's, when it comes to good salt, real salt, it's more than one way to use it, and not just seasoning your food with it. And we need to know everything about this product and the minerals. We get to see how it's harvested and how it's processed and packaged and everything. And not just that, all of their products.
Yeah. So every time I go to a homestead where that's different from our location, I find out so much information on how they do what they do You know, and it's always different. You know, the way people grow stuff is different depending on where you at. We raise animals different. You
Yeah,
know, all this stuff. So it's always tips and tricks, and I love learning that stuff. So we could pass it on to you all.
yeah, and it is in the 40s there at night.
Mhm. So that's gonna be weird.
That's the difference for us.
Our nighttime temperatures still in the 70s.
The homestead that we stand on, they have a 55 foot. You got to go 55 feet in the ground in the cave, and they have
A spring,
a spring,
heated
heated
spring.
spring. It's heated naturally. Spring at the bottom of the cave that's shaped like a beehive. I don't know if that excite me a whole. My brother was like, I ain't going nowhere. I might have to dig me out of. Ain't nobody gonna dig you out of that thing. If it cave in, you just buried. We'll just put some flowers there. But
And once we harvest enough salt, we'll run into you.
yeah, one of these days preserved. Um, but I'm looking forward to a lot. You know, meeting the team. We get to hug Julie. We got a little gift for Julie. Um, so yeah, we've been planning this for a while. We are okay. We are okay. Sofa spring, maybe. I don't know. It did explain. I do know exactly what it is. I just can't think. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We are okay. You know, we have no complaints because we look around the world and see what others are going through, and we can't complain. That'll be selfish of us to complain when some people have lost their entire lives um, through this event, and we still have our home. Everyone's still alive except a couple quail. Them quail goofy, so they were probably out there playing with the cat for a few minutes. Um, you know, we lost, but it ain't nothing we can't bounce back from without having to rebuild our entire house and everything. We do have to redo our entire garden, like our plants. That storm was uprooting plants. It started harvesting my turmeric out of the tub. So, but we'll work on that. We'll work on it, and next year we'll come back stronger. So until then, we're gonna start working on more herbs and what are we gonna do to take care of ourselves and each other. We are gonna talk about some of the things we should have to prepare for things like this because Bobby and I've been together almost 9 years. We've never had to use a generator for nothing. We have power boxes. Shout out to Led Farmer because he sent Bobby a energizer a long time ago, and so we
Yeah,
have
Hefe.
El Jefe sent them a power
Ladies and
box.
gentlemen, just been advised by the captain that the aircraft is good to board, so we will begin boarding for Tampa shortly. Again, I do ask you
We
to
have
please
means
remain,
to keep things
with your group
charged,
number. All
but
passengers, we ask
we
you
never
please hold
thought
off boarding until your group number is called.
we never
Two
thought about a
items to the door. If you
generator
have any items for your
just
your bags or your
because
suitcase are expanded, please make sure you zip those up. I do have a sizer box here to your right as you board. Your bag will need to fit inside the sizer box in order to take it on board the aircraft.
um we never thought about a generator just because we never had any issues, and now
I mean, we thought about it. We just didn't feel like it was
something to rush
the
on.
necessary.
Yeah, so now we see the need for a generator just in case something like this happened, but also a portable AC unit. We need air more than we need heat. Portable AC unit. Since we borrowed a generator, we purchased portable AC unit. We found one, and that has been a lifesaver. That has been a total lifesaver. We were able to sleep. I told him we would be exhausted going out here if didn't have some air to be able to get some sleep because we were up for like 5 days straight trying to sleep outside, like trying to find things. But and we'll talk about some of these things that we found that helped us through. Um, Thank you, Lady Dagger Status. So we're not gonna hold y'all because we both need to take turns running to the bathroom before we get on this plane. We got about 30 minutes before we start boarding. But we wanted to pop on and say hello and tell y'all we appreciate y'all. Some people follow us on Facebook and YouTube. So you see more of us on Facebook Live, and a lot of people have reached out to us about how you could help us or how you could support us. Prayers for sure, because we still got a long road to recovery, but we will get there. Let me tell you, somebody sent me the hot plate for my birthday. I cracked that sucker out last night, made some dip in the dog, cooking dip in the dog. But we make it happen. We've been cooking on a grill, which is good, which is delicious, because I almost bit my tongue off eating that pork chop last night. That stuff was good. But yeah, we making it do. Choco is definitely one you want to have. So we will keep
Charcoal or wood, no
or wood.
both.
Yep. We'll keep y'all posted anyway. We should be in Salt Lake City by 5 p.m. this evening. But we got a tight schedule. But we're gonna film it all. So we'll drop some shorts. We're gonna make some videos, of course. We'll keep y'all in tune. So thank y'all for all the love and support and prayers and donations and orders, because all of that does help us. Watching our videos, that help us. Um, y'all are amazing. It's a blessing to go through something and then have a huge family behind you, praying for you and rooting for you. So that give us the strength.
Getting that time. We need to take a nap.
You get ready to take a nap. Y'all get to hear him. Hey, Miss Shirley. He don't snore, but y'all get to hear him. Because he gonna forget he got that mic on. We will be safe. We may be going back home to no power still, but it's gonna be all right. Pescatarian did text me the other day. She was like, "Y'all get over here, take a shower, and get something to eat." I was like, "We good." We in here trying to do too much. The other day I was smelling like a mountain lion, so I was like, "Let me get in this tub before it get dark." Cause we got water, so I can wash my tail. It's just not hot.
Yeah, my brother, he like best friend, he like talking noise. I'm like, hey, it's Sunday, it's time to play around. I said, man, you know how hot it is in the house? That's the last thing you think about, playing around.
I
And
ain't
it's
lying.
get someplace to keep still.
Thank you, Treely. Yeah, like don't even want to move.
Yeah.
Sticky. I said, ooh, it's something, but it make you appreciate different things. So the dogs are at home with Phyllis. So our sitter, she suffered a loss to her. Well, a tree fell on her car. So she got a bunch of trees. She got a huge tree in her backyard that fell. So she'll be without power just as long as us. So the good thing about being in our house, because I told her yesterday, I understand, if you need to cancel it. She said no. She was like, girl, I ain't got no power. I'm just here. So we were able to cook for her last night and leave her food, ice. We left her money so she can fill up the gas tank and keep the generator going. She got fans, and then she got those $3 that's gonna definitely keep her occupied. She can plug the TV up. She got a microwave. So I told her, make yourself at home and eat, enjoy being here. So cold shower all summer. Yeah, cold showers are nice. Lincoln, North Carolina is bad. Yeah, we are definitely praying for Carolinas, because I'm hoping we'll hear from one of our friends we hadn't heard from since the storm. I hope they are all doing good. I was glad to see Justin and Bree and everybody out there doing good. I'm just waiting to hear back from one more part of our crew. Actually, two. I need to check something. Yeah, so once we hear from all of them, we'll feel much better. But definitely, definitely pray. Pray. I used to house sit. Love just getting fur babies, chips, and dip. That's what Phyllis wanted. She was like, I can't get my dip. I said, you can get dip. I can cook you some dip now. And that's what I did, made her a big bowl of dip. So there's no food, gas, ice, or water here. Oh man.
Where?
Lincoln, North Carolina.
Oh wow.
Lincolnton, North Carolina.
Wow. I'm gonna pray for you. And God,
So the leads are doing fine. Lead text us one day. Lead text us one day. The leads are doing fine. Lady lead and lead are doing great. Um, yeah. Hey, budget prepper. I'm so sorry to
All
hear
right, guys,
that.
your key passenger showing up out to Tampa. You're welcome aboard this
Just
time.
be
Please
strong.
come to your key. Active
Keep your head
military
up.
personnel, you're also welcome aboard now or anytime during the boarding
I
process.
know it's rough.
To the priority lane, and welcome this
Yeah,
passenger.
we met some older ladies
Gate 12.
that had to drive an hour to get gas. They had no water, no gas, no power, anything, and people were being nasty to them. But they were being nasty to them around the wrong people. Cause we were in the next car, like, who blowing their horn and why? And they were blowing their horn at these two old ladies that were trying to fill up gas tanks to drive back an hour, and they were trying to help the rest of their neighbors too. And they were trying to explain, I'm so sorry, we don't have water and gas. Bobby was like, don't explain nothing to nobody. Take your time, do what you got to do. She told me, she said, I was so afraid they were going to get out the car. I said, oh, they won't get out, baby. Don't worry. They won't get out. If they could have got out, but they was going to get back in their car. Like, they ain't going to talk noise, and we ain't going to let them talk noise to you.
Yeah.
Take your time, get your gas.
And the crazy thing is about that is knowing what people are going through and you being impatient. You in your sports car blowing at two older, elderly ladies
Trying to fill up like 15 gas
fill up,
cans.
and you know if they filling up these gas cans, it's because they definitely need it because of the storm. And these ladies were nervous and scared because the way they were blowing at them, they were being aggressive.
Yeah.
And that automatically pissed me off because, you know, I was like, they better not get out. They better not say that to the ladies, boy.
Man,
That was going to be ugly.
Yeah. I said, oh, they weren't going to get out. I said, if they had gotten out, we was going to get out with them. She said, oh, thank you so much. But they were shaking, trying to hurry up and get the caps off and fill
Group 2 for Tampa, you're
I told her, I
welcome.
said, take your time and do what you got to do.
Take your
They're going to
time.
have to wait just like everybody else will.
Yeah, we got your back.
If you have a purse
I
or
was like,
body bag on your person, please consolidate into one of your carry-ons. 2 items through the door. If you approach with 3, I will check 1. Group 3, you're ready to board, please. Walk 1, 2, and 3.
You got body bags on?
Who?
She said if you got body bags on your person. Oh, she
Probably
mean
book
like
bags.
this. I'm like,
What about them?
she was saying something about if you got a body bag on your person to take it off you so they can see it. But I was thinking a body bag, like a body go in the bag. I was like,
No, girl. Yeah. But, you know, everybody could hear what's going on around the country when it comes to the storm. Some people are not affected, and a lot of people are. And if you can't show no grace to the people that's affected, like, to me, you just a rotten human being.
yeah,
That's just all to it.
you're a real
Especially when
POS.
all you trying to do is put some gas in your sports car, and you worrying about these people gonna be without electricity for a long time, and they drove all this long distance to get some fuel. So, and the fact is they volunteered to get gas cans from their neighbors and get gas for them too.
Yeah.
And
Group
these
4
people,
for Tampa, you're welcome to board, please.
these people sitting there trying to make them feel like they're doing something wrong.
Yeah, my neighbor just had a baby too. She was out walking her yesterday, and I said, "Good thing she's so young, cause she don't have a clue. She probably just like, oh, it feel good in here. It's nice and warm. I can go to sleep now. She ain't got to be swaddled." But yeah, that's my biggest concern: the elderly and the kids. If we could restore power back to the elderly and the kids first, that would always, hey, G Mama Groves, that would always be my first choice. I know it doesn't work that way, so I definitely send up extra prayers for the elderly and the kids and the sick and injured. The sick and shut in, because it's rough. It's rougher for them. That's why I keep saying we are
And now for the
blessed.
blue lane, we welcome Group 5 for Tampa. 1 through 5, please.
Y'all keep us in your prayers because we got more storms coming through.
Yeah.
And my thinking is, them trees are weaker now, and another serious storm gonna push a lot more on over. So
Yeah.
let's hope that's not the case. But
Our neighbor said that he sat on the porch. He said, I was watching those trees over y'all house. Like it was crazy. And I was like, and we came on the porch and was watching the trees over your house. But and you know, to cut down trees ain't something simple. It'll cost us about $30,000 to get the trees cut down. So all we can do is pray, hold our breath through this storm, and then work on what we can work on. So gonna eat your honey with peanut butter today for your lunch. Good, good. We got that honey look nice this time. It's nice and dark.
yeah. Oh, so guys, we do have some honey. This gonna be the last bit of
That's it
honey
for the year.
for the year. But we do have some. So once
Yep.
it's gone, it's gone until next spring.
The heat can be deadly to some people. Yeah, that's why I told Bobby to stop. Because Bobby was out there every day working and doing. I said, just leave that. Leave it, let the yard be a mess. Because I don't need you passing out. You out there in the heat and coming in a house that's extra hot. Like it's 95 degrees out there. It's 110 degrees in the house. So he finally would be like, okay, I'm going to stop. I'm like, just come in here and sit down and sweat with me. We'd be all right. Because that's all we do. But all right, y'all, let us get off here. We got 19 minutes, so we can go to the bathroom and get on this plane to Utah.
And we will be posting throughout the next few days.
Yes, we'll keep y'all posted on everything. But whatever y'all do, make sure you say a prayer for all affected. There's people everywhere that's affected, and you know the aftermath that's left is heartbreaking and more detrimental than the storm itself. So people are trying
36, you're
to
welcome aboard, please, for Tampa. 136, please.
still find their loved ones. So let's definitely say a prayer for them and pray that we all make it to the other side in the same way that we came into this. So Bobby's sleepy. Y'all, thank y'all again for everything. Super chats. Hitting that thumbs up for us. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for us. We going to get up, go over there by the wall. Hit that thumbs up for us and don't let nobody steal your joy.
I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, I know you didn't. You was in your zone. All I saw was your ass.